yet, you know? Like, I feel like I just started yesterday, you know? So it's like everything still feels very new, which I guess is a blessing. Yeah, it's been a roller coaster.
Of course, no one really has to tell you that being a celebrity isn't a bed of roses. But if you had that view before, the tale of Britney Spears should have probably taught you a thing or two, as she's had a pretty bumpy couple of years. So bumpy that fans started to create their own theories on why things seem to have taken a strange turn for the singer. However, she has just shown the entire world that things may not always be as they seem in the most epic way ever. So, not only did she clear the air on how she's been doing for a while now, but she's also decided to show the world a different aspect of her personality. You're probably already wondering about the details of these things I mentioned. In that case, stick around till the end of the video and you'll get the full gist. In our current age and time, the internet has basically taken over several parts of society, so it's only normal that people would use social media as a metric to determine whether or not a person might be okay. And this was exactly with Britney Spears, but the singer has now decided to get in front of the narrative about her. According to reports, Britney Spears has cleared up a mystery that perplexed many of her fans and followers, which led to the perennial conspiracy theories claiming she is not in charge of her social media accounts, with many even believing she could be dead. On Tuesday, the 41-year-old pop superstar posted several photos and videos of herself that she said were taken in Mexico, despite claiming last week that she was flying to New York. But sources told TMZ that the songstress made up her New York trip to throw off her fans and photographers that might have tried to tail her, even though the deception made some fans speculate that she was incapacitated or even dead. A since-deleted video of Britney in the shower shared shortly after announcing the fake trip last week was reportedly taken while in Mexico, and Britney's newest post that she described as being from Mexico seemed to show the same shower. However, she has cleared the air on the photos, stating that she and her husband, Sam Asghari, were on vacation for a few days in Mexico and that the video of her in a shower was taken in that country and was not an old one. The fan theories that Britney hasn't been posting her own Instagram material appear to have arisen from fans who couldn't believe the erratic nature of her posts, though they are not a major departure from her behavior in recent months. But the phantom trip to New York also seemed to have concerned some followers. On December 13th, Britney posted a short video of herself inside a private jet, along with a cute clip of herself embracing her husband Sam Asghari. She seemed particularly hyperactive in the video and played around in the plane's bed while kicking her legs out. But the trip wasn't out east to New York, but down south to Mexico, according to the publication and her subsequent Instagram posts. Fans got concerned that her posts that she attributed to Mexico were just older material after she claimed she was flying to New York. Another moment that caused concern among fans of the toxic singer was when her parents Jamie and Lynn Spears arrived in Los Angeles last week, so they thought something very bad was happening. But according to TMZ, her parents were in town because Britney's niece was performing in a school Christmas production of The Nutcracker, and they went to see her perform. However, theories continue to circulate, and many fans continue to wonder why. For example, Britney continues to appear in all of her photographs with panda-like eyes, with mascara running, which many claim is due to the control exerted over her by hidden characters in the music world. And while these claims about the actress seem to have now been put to bed, I'll tell you where it was such a huge deal in the first place. In general, we all know that pop superstar Britney Spears has had a lot of personal issues over more than a decade of her very public life, with most of those issues surrounding her mental health. Well, the hashtag Free Britney movement is up in arms again after the singer posted some odd dance videos online. So let's break down the rumors and see what's really going on with her current mental state and the conservatorship she's been under since 2008. Alright, if you follow Britney Spears on Instagram, you've likely noticed that she's posted a series of dance videos, odd selfies, and random pictures in the past. She does not appear to be in the best mental state in many of the videos and selfies, which has led to many of her fans, once again, believing that she's being held against her will and is not in total control of the content we're seeing on her social media, which TMZ reports is not the case. Let's take a look at one of the recent dance videos which got the hashtag Free Britney movement worked up, and we can discuss what's come from it in a bit. For people who are not hashtag Free Britney diehards, her moves would have likely just looked like an odd video filled with somewhat random seeming interpreted dance movements. But those who believe that Britney Spears was being held against her will actually claimed seeing signs in the series of videos and photos the singer posted, stating that Spears was trying to indicate that she needed help from her fans. They began commenting on her posts at the time, asking her if she was okay, which then turned to asking her to deliver specific signs in her posts if she needed assistance. That request for visual clues included asking Spears to either wear black if you need help or wear pink if you are in trouble, and she did both by wearing the pink and black shorts. This led many to see posts of her in those colors and read them as a coded message to her fans. In another dance video posted later, and while wearing the same outfit, Spears also crossed her arms in an X, and many #Free Britney fans took that to mean that she was not alright, meaning that all of this led to increased speculation about her dad, Jamie Spears, and the conservatorship she's under. In truth, the singer might have not been okay at the time, but not because she was being held against her will. Sources for TMZ have stated that the problem lies firmly with Spears' mental illness and the fact that the medication plan she had been under hasn't been working, and that her doctors haven't been able to find a combination of drugs that will return her to a more balanced state. This means that she has been difficult to deal with and has complained about wanting to do more things. But because her doctors had not yet been able to find a combination of medications that will help her, she couldn't exactly be given additional control over her life. And this is likely why we saw so many strange posts from Spears. I mean, it was just in April 2019 that Spears had to use her social media to reassure fans that she was doing what needed to be done for her mental health, after she took time away from the spotlight to stay in a facility that helped her deal with stress after her father suffered a serious string of illnesses. Although it seemed like Spears was still in a situation where her mental health was not the best, but her recent reassurance of the fans has pretty much put all of those rumors about her safety to rest. I mean, the news did come from her directly, so there's no reason to still have doubts about her well-being. The whole conversation about Britney, considering it's been ongoing for a long time, has had several fans talking on social media. For some, like this user, it's all about her being okay and healing. They wrote, "I hope so. If there is any chance you can make your peace with your family, I think is worth it. Especially when it comes to her sister. I don't even know what to make of her captions since then she deletes everything. But I hope it's sincere too." But for others, it's opened the doors for new theories, like this user who wrote, "I think she ran off and she ditched Sam at his healing in Mexico. Healing is hard work and I think she got overwhelmed and is staying there living her life. I think it would look bad if people found out because they would say she is crazy. I mean, it's pretty clear from her recent update that she's in a better place, but that doesn't mean she hasn't had to deal with other things. Anyway, we'll find out more about how she's doing in time." That's it for this video. Goodbye.